No, I said first we're going to win. And that's really the issue. Okay?
And then?
Did you not? Are we speaking a different language? So we're very proud of the success that we're having, and we fully intend to hold the House. And even though there are some among you who belittle my political instincts and the rest, I got us here twice to the majority, and I don't intend to giving it up.
What's up, you guys? Man, let's talk about stimulus, midterm elections, Nancy Pelosi, everything going on in Congress. This is all tied together. This is your breaking news stimulus check update and stimulus package update. Now, I've got some video footage you are not gonna want to miss, and let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, you guys. Now, midterm elections, historically, when we've seen a president in power that has had this low of an approval, the other side will come in like a wave and take over Congress. Right now, Democrats hold all of the control, the presidency, the Senate, the House. They have full control. However, people are very upset there have not been 4 federal level stimulus checks, Social Security increases, child tax credits, all of the promises of the past, they have not been fulfilled. We just recently saw them finally, almost like 2 years later, doing executive actions to wipe out $10,000 of student loan debt, which is now also potentially going to be challenged, we're hearing. We will see, but you guys, people are very upset. And right now we're hearing, I've shared with you in the past couple days, reports of Hail Mary efforts by the Democrats to pass legislation and executive actions to get things done right before these midterm elections. And you're going to be hearing from Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi from yesterday saying the messaging, the legislation, it is key to getting this done. We're going to do it. And we're going to win because stimulus wins, because that legislation, it wins. We're going to get the approval of the American people, and we are going to win. Now, that's what she says, but let me know if you believe it, because they also asked her, if you win, are you going to stay Speaker of the House? Which, of course, most people would probably want to stay in their power of position unless they're totally planning on retiring, right? Well, take a look at this, you guys, just coming out, questioning whether or not Nancy Pelosi actually believes her words. Nancy Pelosi refuses to say whether she would seek another term as Speaker of the House. First we win, and then we decide. Now, let me know your thoughts, you guys. And she gets pretty riled up in this video clip you're going to be seeing. Pretty upset at the reporters in the question. And take a look at this just coming out today. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer says Nancy Pelosi is in trouble. Declares the Democrats will lose the House. According to reports, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer reported that Democrats have a 60% chance of keeping the Senate, but he's saying things are very different in the House of Representatives. And you guys, we also heard just about a week ago that Nancy Pelosi said, take a look at this, she's going to seek ambassadorship in Italy if the GOP wins the House majority in the midterms, saying, listen, if you guys don't pass the stimulus, if you don't get the people on board, if you don't garner the support of the American people, which should be easy. We've heard 80% of the American people support a 4th federal level stimulus check. We got reports yesterday coming out that there is so much support for child tax credits and all of these stimulus provisions that help fight poverty. If you can't get it done, well, I'm just going to call it quits. I'm going to go live it up in Italy, you guys. And I mean, take a look. Why not? Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi, $130 million is her estimated net worth. So hit $1 million, past 7 figures, past 8 figures, up in the 9-figure range. She's pretty much set for life. She could just call it quits, especially if she loses her position of power as the 3rd most powerful person in the nation, you guys. Let me know your thoughts. But what we're hearing is the Democrats don't get it together. Well, Nancy Pelosi, she's going to hop on a plane, she's going to take off, and she's going to live it out in Italy, you guys. Let me know your thoughts. So what do you think? Do you think Democrats are going to get it done? Are they going to pass more stimulus? Are they going to help the American people, help themselves in the midterm elections? Will Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi remain the Speaker of the House? Or is it all going to fall apart? They're not going to be able to pull it off. The president's executive actions are going to get overturned. People are going to disapprove. Republicans are going to come in like a wave, take over Congress, and we'll have a sitting Democratic president with an opposing Republican Congress with nothing getting done. And then 2024, Republicans will take the presidency. Let me know your thoughts, you guys. But I'm going to let you see it for yourself. This just came out yesterday from Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi. And again, you are going to hear her talk about the messaging about winning midterm elections and the legislation that is going to be approved by the American people. So let's go ahead and take a look. Now, before we dive into, also wanted to mention, like I said, if you missed that video yesterday, check it out as we're hearing reports coming out. This kind of got overshadowed by the inflation reports, the CPI data, the Inflation Reduction Celebration, that also stimulus checks, child tax credits, they have helped fight poverty unlike anything. And childhood poverty is at an all-time low thanks to stimulus. And they're saying, will we see a third year of stimulus provisions to help fight poverty? We will see, you guys. I will keep you up to date. And also, the Relief Roadmap, it is live at www.reliefroadmap.com. The comprehensive list of every single stimulus check in the nation, over 100 different programs. I have personally assembled all into one place so you can access it from the ease of your laptop, your phone, your iPad, all in one place. And we're adding more programs to it now, you guys. I'm going to continually add to this. We're adding more content on there for you so you can easily access emails, websites, phone numbers, everything all in one place. And yes, I've seen a couple people having some issues. I think we figured out some of them with the logins. It has to do with your phone. If you don't have a smartphone or an iPhone, some people are getting logged out. And also, you guys, I'm working with technical support for those of you that just, you can't get in. Just a couple people, I'll make sure that you get taken care of. But also, thank you for all the positive feedback. So many people thanking me and saying they really appreciate having all the resources in one place. You guys are so welcome. I'm so glad that it is a blessing to you. I'm going to continue to maintain that for you guys so you have it all in one easy place. And also, yesterday, the second channel, Steve Ram Finance, uploaded a new video to help reprogram our minds for success. I hope that was encouraging, informative, and entertaining. Hopefully it's not too cringy. Tried to just make it entertaining for you guys. That's on the second channel, Steve Ram Finance. Check out that video if you missed it, you guys. But with that being said, let's go ahead and dive into the video footage. And before we do me a quick favor. If you appreciate the content, smash the like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. Thank you so much. Leave your comments, share this out. If you want to stay up to date, it's free. Hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. Any specific questions, shoot them to me in the DM on Instagram at SteveRam3. And with that being said, you guys, let's take a look at this video footage from yesterday. Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, on midterms, legislation, stimulus, everything unfolding.
Madam Speaker, you've predicted that House Democrats are going to defy the odds and actually pick up seats in this year's midterm election, and thus retain the chamber. At the same time, we often hear calls for generational change within the Democratic Party and within American politics generally. Insider reported just this week that this Congress is statistically the oldest one ever. If Democrats do retain the House, do you plan to seek another term as Speaker? Why or why not?
Not after that glorious introduction you gave. Look, right now, my focus is on holding the House. How many times have I told you over the past year and a half plus that the Democrats would hold the House, despite some of the so-called conventional, so-called wisdom in Washington, D.C., saying that in the off year, the president's party always loses the Congress or seats. The fact is, that isn't conventional, and it isn't wisdom, because convention has changed. We communicate in a different way. We have a different reality here now in terms of our own democracy being on the ballot, our planet being on the ballot, the future of our country being on the ballot. And also, we always believed we would win, so we always prepared for it. Mobilization to own the ground. Our distinguished chairman, Sean Patrick Maloney, began that even before January 6th. As soon as he was chosen by our colleagues to be the chair, even before January 6th, you can just imagine the momentum it picked up. Secondly, mobilization depends on messaging, and the legislation that we are passing has been very, very, shall we say, encouraging to our grassroots. And then the third is, of course, the resources. It begins with an M, but I don't like to bring it up. The resources needed to win. So we have been ready. So when the Supreme Court decision came down, it wasn't a case of, oh, if only we had known. No, we were ready because we believed and because we saw the urgency of it. Now, in addition to that, forgetting what we believe and what we were prepared for, the most important part of it is our candidates believed. They believed in the future. They believed in themselves. They believed that they could win in those districts. So we were in place with a great array of candidates, just a few more chosen since that decision. But the decision has really made a remarkable difference. But even so, our kitchen table issues are where people make their decisions as well, whether the cost of prescription drugs, the rest of it. But again, a woman's right to choose is a kitchen table issue in terms of family decision making. And so we're pretty excited about the prospects. This morning we were able to welcome to our caucus 2 newly sworn in members. It's Congressman Ryan of New York, Congressman Meltola of Alaska, 2 places nobody expected us to win, including the Republicans. So we're very proud of the success that we're having, and we fully intend to hold the House. And even though there are some among you who belittle my political instincts and the rest, I got us here twice to the majority, and I don't intend to arguing it up. Yes, sir, one last time.
Would you like to answer Brian's question about your own future?
No, I said first we're going to win, and that's really the issue. Okay?
And then?
Did you not? Are we speaking a different language? First we win, then we decide. And the fact is that I'm so excited about our new members coming in. They're beautifully diverse. They're courageous. Courage is the main thing. Everybody can have their convictions and their commitments to ideas, and that's lovely. And that's their why they run. But how they run with courage is really what is so exciting. Thank you all very much.
Thank you.
Well, there you have it, you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Are you speaking the same language? Man, not letting her off the hook, and she fights back, man, you guys. So we will see. What do you think is going to happen? Do you think Democrats are going to pull this off? Is Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi, is she just bluffing? Or does she actually believe they're going to win? Is she going to stay in power, or is she going to head out to Italy? Let me know what you think in the comments down below, you guys. But whatever unfolds, I will let you know, because pretty much, honestly, I feel like the only way they are going to pull this off right now is if they start doing executive actions and they provide legislation somehow passing it through that has the approval of the American people. And there is nothing that we have heard that has more approval across the board than stimulus checks and stimulus provisions. That, just the mention of it, we're hearing, it just skyrockets the approval of those speaking it, you guys. So we will see. And I will let you know every step of the way, you guys. But as we're hearing and as we're seeing, things are ramping up as we get to these midterm elections. It is all about the elections, you guys. But with that being said, that is the latest. And as always, thank you so much for joining me. If you made it this far and you haven't already, don't forget, take a quick second, smash that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. Thank you so much. If this is your first time here and you want to stay up to date, it's totally free. Why not? All you got to do is hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. Any specific questions for me, shoot them to me in the DM on Instagram at SteveRam3. Consider joining the second channel, Steve Ram Finance, to learn about growing wealth, personal finance, more content on that channel, and more coming. And also, if you want access to the comprehensive stimulus checklist of every single check in the nation on every level, join me at www.reliefroadmap.com. I'm going to be adding more programs here very soon as well. And with that being said, you guys, once again, thank you so much for joining me, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care. God bless. This is Steve.